Hey y'all, it's your newest favorite green girl coming at you with her very first art rant video. I wanted to rant mostly about how I think the art community isn't as strong as it used to be. And this isn't supposed to be a back in my day sort of a situation, but just something I've noticed over about 8 years in the art community. I started getting really into art in my early teens around 2020-ish, and boy, was it a time to be alive. Creators like Ponder Sprocket, Chaos 55T, Spocter Theory, Creepshow Art, and Hopeless Peaches took the spotlight and were posting like at least twice a week. I remember looking forward to new videos since they were great background noise when I drew my crappy FNAF OCs and Bendy Ink Machine fan arts. Don't ask to see them. You never will. It was also around the time of Dramageddon, when creators were being slammed against the concrete left and right. In the early 2020s, drama was practically rampant. I watched so many creators I look up to fall to ravenous claims and rumors that sometimes unfortunately turned out to be true. I swear, you could watch one full 2-hour commentary video on one person, and then watch another 3-hour video about the same person with whole new information that wasn't even considered in the first video. Personally, I think that drama in the art community was at its worst when Creepshow Art was brought into the picture. Now, Creepshow Art was an art commentary channel that got traction due to Shannon, the creator of the channel, having this I have nothing to hide personality. She would talk openly about subjects and give a quote unquote unbiased view on situations. She would mostly cover internet drama while showcasing art being drawn in the background. It actually got to a point that she would have her followers send in speed paints for her to use as background visuals as she talked about the new villain of the week. Things were going great for Shannon until people found out that she liked to frequent a site called lolcow.farm. Now, I've already talked about my opinions on lolcows in a video I posted a few months ago, so I'm not going to go into it right now, but I am going to give some information about the site. Lolcow.farms is an anonymous image board, meaning that theoretically, someone could say one thing and then pretend to be another person and respond to the same thing. The site is usually used to talk about lolcows or individuals that make fools of themselves on the internet. Shannon, however, used the site in order to talk crap about her and her friends, in order to draw some traction to her channel. The last is actually against the rules of lolcow.farm, and she was put on blast by the admin on social media. Everyone from her viewers to her closest friends felt like they had been betrayed. Afterwards, an artist named Emily Artful had posted a very detailed and in-depth video about experiences with Shannon. And I'm not going to cover this, because I feel like something on this level of sensitivity should be heard by the person who unfortunately had to go through years of stalking and harassment. So I'll leave the link to her video if anyone's interested in watching. Afterwards, Shannon practically dropped off the face of the earth, and Creepshow Art was no more. I'm not going to go over the other creators too much in depth. If I did, this video would be even longer than it is, and my head hurts from editing tutorials. However, I am just going to mention them a little bit, like Chaos 55T. Mostly because I'm just confused on what happened to them. They just kind of disappeared one day. If anyone has any info on what happened to them, please tell me. I remember looking up to them when I was first starting out, and I even tried to draw like them, but one day I tried to look up their videos and they were gone. And that's practically the story for everyone. Spocter, gone, and also now a predator. Dudotones, gone, also now a predator. Hopeless Peaches, gone, and makes fun of disabled people on the internet. I know Ponder posts from time to time, but I think she's distancing herself from internet drama and more shifting towards art controversies, like with her Pink Cat video. Anyway, all the art community is now is just rehashed drama video after rehashed drama video. Controversy with Madame and Slimmers happened like 8 years ago, but I still see new videos on the subject. But instead of new takes and evidence like the beginning, it's all old and said before. Now all the art community videos I see are call-outs on artists using AI. I've also taken into account that I am not a teenager anymore, and perhaps I'm just not into drama like I used to be. But I kind of miss what these channels were before drama. Story times, tutorials, animation memes, and I wonder what happened to those. I'm sure if you scroll back enough you'll find it, but I miss what art YouTube was before drama. Heck, if you go down TikTok, it's nothing but drama, drama, drama. I think the newest one has something to do with Doki Doki Literature Club characters. I don't know. Heck, you can even say that for most of the internet. It's all just, what did this person do? And how can we make fun of them for it? You never really see anything that's supposed to be wholesome unless you're outwardly looking for it. I guess because wholesome things don't get views. No one really wants to watch a wholesome video about an artist teaching someone how to do something. Everyone wants to know what someone did wrong. I think people just want some sort of moral high ground so they can stand on top of a mountain and look down on others and say, you were wrong and I was right. Half the time, even if someone does something very highly atrocious, it's usually used as an excuse to horrendously harass and bully them. And I'm not saying that if someone gets called out for doing something absolutely terrible, they should not face repercussions for their actions. What I am saying is that people shouldn't be outwardly looking for reasons to treat someone like crap just because they don't like them. I would like to give you a scenario. And in this scenario, let's say we have an artist who is using a bass, and they are not crediting the person who made the bass. Now we have all these videos about this one person who used one bass and did not credit that one bass. And now people are going to dig more into that one artist's life in order to find more things to hate about them. Let's say they also stole a candy bar when they were like 10. And now we have this video. Artist who used bass without crediting also stole a candy bar when they were 10. And you get more views because people want more reasons to hate somebody. So they can again stand on their moral high ground and look down upon that one person and say, I am better. I didn't use a bass and I didn't steal a candy bar. Therefore, I am better than you. Now, I am not saying that if someone gets called out for being some sort of predator, that they should not be dogged on or they should not be told that they should leave the internet. I am saying that if you do harass these people, and if you do post video after video after video on these people years into the future after said situation already happened, and they are already off of the internet, that there isn't really a reason to. If the threat is off of the internet, and it's already over, you making a video isn't really helping anything. All it is doing is just rehashing and re-uploading these same ideas that someone said when it was relevant. At this point, people are just beating a dead horse over and over again in a graveyard of dead horses. That is a lot of dead horses. Again, I honestly just want the art community to revert back to story times and other things that helped you learn more about your favorite creators. I would love to learn more about how Ponder does her process. Again, I love her work and I love a comic book type style. Again, that's what I do. But honestly, I don't think we'll ever get back to that era. Maybe it's just long gone. Maybe the art community on YouTube is dead, and maybe there's just nothing we can do about it. Maybe the commentary community and the art community have collided and made this weird little baby that's not going anywhere. And maybe we just have to deal with it. Anyways, there's my 2 cents on the opinion no one asked for. If you stayed to the end, please hit that like and subscribe button. I'm thinking of starting some kind of storytime series where viewers can send in kooky stories and I can draw something while narrating. So please let me know what you would think about that. If you like this piece and you want to see more, please consider visiting my Instagram link below and or commissioning me. I'm saving up for my wedding, so any help would be appreciated. I am Max the Art Tossed. Stay whimsical.